This stage is for underground artists, entrepreneurs, and game changers. The people you see selling CDs out of their trunks, popping books on the side of the freeway, sacrificing time away from their kids, dumping their savings in their tanks and hitting the road. It's for the weirdos, trendsetters, alternative thinkers redefining the field with their alternative mindsets. Mike's Uncut is a movement. It's about passion, sacrifice, believing in yourself when no one else does. Mike's Uncut is for you. We all know who we are. And now, you will too. What's up, muses? I'm your girl, Ahavah Mauré, and this is Mike's Uncut, the first of our kind nationwide, providing a platform for underground artists, entrepreneurs, and game changers. Before we get into that, I'd like to thank the Carver Center, our proud sponsor that's been behind us since season 2. Today, I'm interviewing somebody that is no version to the stage. He's got his hands in everything from acting, franchising, and even rapping. You might have seen him on Chicago PD or Empire, but his latest project, Million Dollar Mugsy, is now available on iTunes, so go check that out. Please help me welcome the man that's shaking up everything, Mr. Mario Canon.
What's up?
How are you doing today?
Very well, and yourself?
Wonderful. So you are a certified workaholic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I love working.
You really do have your hands in everything, but you're also a family man. You've got 2 little special munchkins at home.
Yes.
How are you creating the balance there?
Anytime I'm free, I got my kids. Sometimes they come with me, like my son comes to the studio with me, you know, different things like that. So, yeah, so I just bring them with me, you know, if I have to, you know, hey, roll with me, because I don't like going too long without seeing them, even though they don't live with me. And like, I got to make it a point to make sure, you know, I'm involved in their lives.
Are they proud artistic proteges, or do they not have artistic interests?
They do have artistic interests, but my son's more on the management side. So I just got like a little rap group I signed, and he kind of he likes to manage it and tell them what to do.
Okay.
So my son real serious, but he's a good dancer, and my daughter just does whatever my son does. She's a tomboy.
Oh, okay. How old are they?
My son's 8, my daughter's 4.
Okay, so is he trying to tell you what to do as well?
Yeah. He always tells me to save money and stuff like that.
Okay, that's what's up. So you are very proud and not exploiting or glorifying the drug game in your music.
Yeah.
Is that because of your children?
No, it's because, because of the children, but also because of my life experiences and growing up, you know, with that stuff, man, growing up in my community and seeing all around me and seeing it take the lives of people I love. Yeah. And so that's something I really didn't want to push. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to speak on it, but I'm not going to promote it like it's great, you know? Like I think a lot of times a lot of artists promote it like it's the best thing ever, and it's really not, man. It's got a bad ending, you know, most of the time,
So you are proof that you don't have to take that route to be successful.
Yeah, yes, I am proof of that.
And I'll go ahead and call you successful.
I'm still trying to get there. I mean, maybe I'm successful in my realm right now, but I'm not where I want to be.
Absolutely.
Know? So I'm still grinding to get towards that level.
So your latest single, Million Dollar Mugsy, shot in Miami, up to 1,000 streams or views on iTunes. That project was very close to you.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because Mugsy was my cousin that passed away last year in Springfield. So he was my first cousin, and we grew up together. We grew up in the same house. In fact, at one point in time, my auntie, which is his mom, we lived like next door. Like the houses were next to each other. So we're very close. It's the closest thing to a brother I had besides my other cousin, Tony Obama, who also passed away, also due to gun violence in Springfield. So yeah, it hits close to home. Absolutely. But it's something for me to keep his name alive. And my aunt Wendy is very proud. She loves. It makes her feel good. She made a ringtone out of it before I had the song done. She had it as her ringtone, so it was funny. She's like, I got that song as my ringtone already, nephew. So I was like, all right, cool. You know, It's all love. So I do that for my family, man. Keep his name, keep him alive, you know, keep the spirit alive. So
you talk a lot about family. Do you feel starting out that you received a lot of support, family, and also in your community? A lot of artists say it's hard to get love from home. How do you feel about that?
For me, I was a little hothead. I was a little street a little bit. So my first success kind of came like more of in the street fame. and I kind of just used that, you know, for my music.
Parlayed it on over.
Yeah, and so I would throw, you know, I would throw events like parties and stuff, but I perform at the party, you know. So I'll sneak my music in, you know.
Okay.
So that's how I kind of backdoor that. So it was difficult.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, it was difficult to get the people on your side because nobody want to really hear like the local rapper or they know him like man, I used to go, you know, I used to hoop with him, or you know how people be like, man, I used to go to the Pink Stove, you know. So what I did was I started throwing events, and then I throw a party. The parties got popping, so then I sneak my stuff in there, and I play some of my music in a rotation for the DJ, like put this.
Now, would they know it's you, your friends, people locally?
Some people at first they didn't know, they was jamming to it.
Right,
Like I was doing remixes.
Out.
I did a mixtape called King of the Instrumentals, and it was banging. Even DJ Exclusive in Peoria, at the time I had released it. He's like, man, this dude cold. And I was sneaking my songs, so they were remixes. I was putting myself on songs like Lil Wayne and Young Dro, like whoever was popular at the time. I would put myself on a song with them. So that's how I was sneaking, getting my stuff.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I was bogus. It's still on the internet. I don't care. I was doing it though. I had songs with Young Dro and Lil Wayne. I did.
I don't know. As long as you're not making a profit, I think it's cool.
I wasn't making it. It was for promotional use only.
Purposes
all right.
only.
So anybody hearing this, if the feds come through through the ceiling
you
or
on
something,
your own.
Man.
So, Star Power is your label.
Yeah.
Is that like reminiscent or representative of LGBT population, or does it have another meaning to you?
I'm not gonna say it doesn't represent that. It represents everything.
Okay.
But Star Power started like 15 years ago. This started in the street, right? This Star Power is like more like a swag. So I was like, man, we a Star Power crew. So it was a bunch of us, man. We was knuckleheads. We was running around, you know, Star Power this, Star Power that, and because it was from Blandford, from high school. So it was TH, which is Team Heartless. So I got my TH tattoo. But then I grew it from that to Star Power.
Okay.
So, but it was, a lot of people didn't even rap. They was people was getting money, you know. People, you know, get money. How they get money. So it's been, you know.
So what is the crux of that? When you're saying Star Power, what does that mean to you and your crew?
Star Power means you could be a star in whatever you do, whether you're a mom, teacher, you know, army, you're a golfer. I don't care what you do. You work at Walmart. You're the best at what you do. Every day you got Star Power, and you can affect somebody's life with your Star Power. You make somebody smile, you know. So everybody has Star Power, and that's what what I tell people. And you got it. You got Star Power. I talk to people all the time in my office, you know. Tell them you got Star Power. You can do this. You know, whatever it is, you can do it. So,
I have to say, I love how positive and supportive you are, especially to your peers, people that you work on projects with, and also to your fans. Like it's not a negative image. Your music is not depressing. You know, it's motivating and inspirational, even though it's still urban. And I really love that. What kind of feedback do you get from your peers in your industry?
It's weird because like I get some people, like right now I live in Lincoln, you know, a small town, right? So I get some people who never listen to rap, and they don't like rap. They think of rap, when they hear rap, they think gangster, you know, and drug abuse. And they're like, Mario, you know what? I don't listen to rap, but I like what you got. You don't be cursing and stuff, so I like the beat, you know?
Yeah.
So it's funny. And then as far as my peers, my peers rock with me, but at the same time, I don't talk about a lot of the popular stuff, you know, that a lot of rappers go on. So sometimes it can be difficult. So I gotta hide the message. I can't be all like Will Smith, you know.
Right.
So I gotta keep, you know.
You're you.
Yeah, I gotta be me. So no disrespect to Will Smith. If you've watched this Will Smith, I still can act with you, bro. But it's just that you gotta kind of always have a message in your music. I always try to put a message.
What is the message in your music?
It depends on what song it is. But you know, I always say something like my song SpongeBob. I talk about how you listen to SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So I talked about how, you know, I don't sip dirty. I don't do none of that stuff. I don't drink. You know, you can call me lame or whatever.
Exactly.
Then I start spitting bars at you, and I'm coming at your head.
And you don't know that's coming.
You only know what's coming, and I come at your face. But you think, did he cuss? He didn't even cuss. But I feel like he just came at somebody. I feel like he just treated somebody.
It's like a mass insult or a compliment that you don't know. Like, did he
come at me? You know, yeah, that's how I do.
Right.
Like I attack the beat, but I won't cuss. You know what I'm saying? I'll come at you, you know, without cussing.
Okay. Well, we're gonna take a break, and then I'm gonna show everybody my awesome shirt representing Star Power.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna get a little deeper into your projects. How's that?
Cool.
All right. Don't go away.
Yeah. Stop. Yeah. Mugsy world.
Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. She can never play me, but she can surely pay me. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. She can never play me, but she can surely pay me.
Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Word to my teachers that already wanna test us. We gotta protect us. They wanna arrest us. Hoodie in my sweatshirt, flexing like a wrestler, stacking like a dress. For the work in the streets, I don't glorify it. Got me some money and multiply it. My name hold away like I'm on a diet. Had to take hella shots and that's Kobe Bryant. Can build an empire like Lucius Lyon. Just stick to the truth and continue grinding. You get a little cloud, don't get too excited. All the shining and diamonds can cause a blind. We got banned from the mall, we was too damn lit. Wait, with my freedom trying to go legit. Wait, I took off like I called it sick. Wait, I was packing, wasn't on no trip. You was broke as a joke and the body is laugh. I'm a boss like a bison, I'm scarred like I'm sag. And I really don't want it cause all of them have it. See how they froze when they see me in trap. And I wasn't impressed at all, but I'm still clapping. All of these goofies just want a reaction. Yeah, that's white gold, but that ain't platinum. I do it with Mugsy, I do it with
Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. She can never play me, but she can surely pay me. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. Million Dollar Mugsy is a flexer. She can never play me, but she can surely pay me.
What's up, muses? I'm your girl, Ahavah Mauré, and this is Mike's Uncut. If you're just now joining us, I'm here with Mr. Star Power himself. We're getting into the video, awesome video shot in Miami.
Yeah.
What took y'all to Florida to record that?
Well, I went to Miami like a few months right before that from the first time, and I was like, I gotta shoot a video here.
Yeah.
So I instantly got on Instagram. I'm like, looking for videographers. I'm like searching videographers. I'm on Twitter. And then they start flooding my inbox as soon as I say,
It was great. The direction was great. The cinematography, the video was awesome.
Man, yeah, SRK Designs and Vulture Visions, they hit me up.
Okay.
Out of all of them, they were just so responsive and they seemed really cool and down to earth, you know. And so the brothers I met down there, they were dope, man. I mean, they were professional. They got me my car, boom, car video. They had everything mapped out. Because I don't know Miami like that, but
Right.
I had been there. I was like, I gotta shoot a video here. So it was crazy on the beach.
What was your favorite part of Miami and shooting?
Man, all the beautiful women out there.
No doubt.
They ain't gotta wear no clothes. They can just walk with the bikinis on and stuff. I mean, the food was good. The weather was good.
I'm confused. Don't you wear bikinis on beaches?
Huh?
What?
What? I mean, they wear bikinis, but you can just wear them. Like,
Oh, you mean not on the beach?
yeah, you just wear
okay.
you wear whatever you want to wear. You just do it. You know, it's Miami. You know,
Right.
But it was beautiful seeing the ocean. It was just amazing, man. It was a good energy. Like I love being by the equator because I feel like I just get a lot of power, and that's why I write most of my poems, like on the planes and stuff. And like
You're just gonna slide that right in there that you're a poet.
I'll be writing little poems
We'll
too.
come back to that.
Yeah, yeah. I write little poems.
So, my autographed shirt, love this, Star Power.
Yeah,
Okay,
yes.
your logo is very animated.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me about the concept for this.
Well, the Star Power of the Elites. Oh, my buddy Rome designed it. Shout out to my boy Rome, graphics by Rome. I mean, I just told him like, man, I need a star, but I need the star to be I need the star to be aggressive. I don't want I don't want one of those like
And
little
he
like
is.
kitty star. I want like a kind of a mean star, but still fun, but mean. Like Hey.
Like a piece of cat stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So he came up with that design, and I went through like 4 or 5 different designs before. I got more made in Atlanta. I was getting them made everywhere.
Okay.
And I just didn't like nothing.
They couldn't bring your vision out.
Couldn't bring my vision how I really wanted to be. You know.
Your social medias. Where can people grab your shirt and other merchandise? Because you've got other merchandise, right?
Yeah. Instagram. This is Canon. Remember, this is Canon with one N. All right.
Okay.
This is Canon. CANON. And then Mario Canon on Facebook, and then This is Canon on Twitter, and then Snapchat. This is Canon also.
Okay.
So I be turned on Snapchat sometimes. I have my days.
Yeah. I never got really acclimated to Snapchat. I just couldn't.
You got to get integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fun.
That's what people told me about Instagram, because I was holding out and it changed my life. So maybe Snapchat did the same thing.
Yep. Snapchat's the bomb. I like Snapchat. It's cool.
Okay. So we've been keeping them waiting long enough. You have to tell us, take us into Empire. What was that experience like for you?
Man, you know what? Empire was super duper fun, man.
I believe you.
Cookie's down to earth. Trey Byers, which is Dre, the older brother, cool as heck too. Everybody's cool on set, man.
Do you call her Cookie Offset? Like, is that a standing joke or?
No, I mean, I just call it Taraji, you know. But she is how she is. Like, she is.
I was gonna ask
she
you.
is feisty, and she is a wonderful woman, though, man.
Yeah.
She is dope. And even the younger brother, I mean, Jamal's cool too. Akeem he's really down to earth.
I think they are absolutely top 3, the best chemistry in a team I have seen on television, period.
It's fun, man. It's
Yeah,
fun.
like, is that chemistry real?
It's real. And Trey Byers he's a real spiritual man. And he actually took time out and talked to me and pulled me to the side and just rap with me and tell me. He told me, and this stuck with me. He said, "You're gonna be in my position. I know you are. So make sure you give back like how I'm giving to you." And he told me that, and I was like, "Man, that meant a lot," because he spoke that into my life. Like I'm supposed to be like Trey Byers now. I got to go and work like Dre because he told me.
No pressure.
Yeah, he told me I'm gonna be here. He was like, he looked me in my eyes. He was for sure about it. And then I ran into him. We stayed in the same freaking loft. You know, so he's in the same building as me. I just happened to be going on the elevator, and he was like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "Oh crap!" And he had his wife there. You know, who's also on the show. You know, so it was like. I don't know, it was fate, you know, but it was awesome, you know, doing our stand-in work and stuff, so it was dope. So.
Okay, so the only thing that we love more than Taraji P is Taraji P and Terrence Howard together.
Okay.
How important would you say is on set chemistry? Like, you hear about all kinds of groups and teams breaking up because there was some kind of conflict.
Yeah.
How real is that?
It's very real, man. You gotta really have chemistry with the people you're around. And you guys got to just vibe. You got to be willing to grow, and you got to sacrifice too. So you just got to be able to listen also. And as far as me being on set, the main thing is if you're a new actor, just be quiet and listen and pay attention. You know, do not talk. Don't be on set talking. Like when you in the back, you got to chill. You know.
How long would it be while you just had downtime?
10 hours.
10 hours.
We used to work, when I first do it, and I think they put an end to this, I think when we used to be on there for 16, 18 hours, sometimes, you know.
And that's just down, like we're not filming right now?
Not even filming. Okay. Like you might be doing a part, and this is when I first started, I was just doing regular background before I started doing like stand-in and doing like getting more involved with the first team, being second team. Second team is called the stand-ins.
Okay.
And before when I was just
explain stand-in, is that like when you need to be someone's back or something?
Yeah, okay. Well I need to tell you where your marker and stuff, like I'm working directly with the actual actors.
Okay, got it.
So I might be working with Terrence Howard, you know, and I'm talking to Terrence like I'm talking to you, like, man, you standing right here, bro.
Okay.
You know, and I know I got his lines and stuff, I know all this stuff. So,
okay.
So, and that's called sides. So when you got somebody's lines, you got the sides and stuff. So it's a lot into it that a lot of people don't know. Like, man, I want to be an actor. Well, it's a lot more than just going and being in the camera.
Were you sliding in like your subliminal message tapes on set too?
Yeah, I would have been kicked off in like 5 seconds. They would have never called me back again.
Right.
Yeah, like,
professionalism.
Oh, nah, man, you had this mixtape in my food. I tried to take a bite. I'm bit into a CD, you know.
Right.
So I can't. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah.
How do you determine when the right but opportunistic time is? Because you have to network. So is it just a no-go, like you do what you're told and you leave, or are there opportunities to network?
They'll ask you.
Okay, they'll ask you.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy how these are regular people, you know, and they want to talk to you just as much as you want to talk to them. You just can't be thirsty,
Right.
you know, and you can't be having a sandbag with you, like, oh, you know, you can't be super thirsty. So just be yourself, be calm, and everything will work itself out, you know, just being true to yourself. So you'll be good.
So you switched completely from that, and we're also on Chicago PD.
Yeah,
right?
so Chicago PD, I got to be a thug at first, but then once I started being there more, I got to become like a regular little cop dude or whatever, all that cop stuff on. So that was fun. But my buddy LaRoyce is one of the main characters on there, LaRoyce Hawkins, and we went to school together. In fact, man, I used to hold him down, man. He used to stay at my crib, he stayed at my mom's house. Me and LaRoyce is tight. In fact, when my cousin Tone passed away, he came to the funeral and stuff. You know, LaRoyce is my boy. I can call him up right now. Like, where you at, man? Hey, man, I need to
It's really
stay at your
incredible to have those kind of relationships. And that also goes into how you treat people as well.
Didn't burn my bridges, man.
Right.
I kept it 100 with
You're
him.
humble.
Yeah, you got to be, because whenever I thought it was all that, I was all at the bottom, you know. And you got to, being humble takes you a long way, but you got to work hard. You got to be humble and hungry. You can't be saying you humble and then sleeping all day and playing 2K, you know. I don't even buy 2K19.
Tell me what taught you that. Because I can see in your face that you learned that lesson.
Man, I experienced the hardship, man. I was sleeping on my floor. I didn't have nothing, you know. I had no furniture. When I first got to Lincoln, when I moved to Lincoln, I didn't have anything. You know, I was walking to work, you know. I lost my license. I didn't have nothing. You know, probably had at the most, at a time, like maybe $60. I was in the game, you know. I was winning, you know. So it was tough. Grown man, and then, you know, I got my son. And, you know, so I'm like trying to do the best I can, but I don't have anything because I'm not living right. You know what I'm saying? So everything was a finesse game, you know, for me. And I had to realize, man, it's time to grow up. You know, too talented to be doing all this extra stuff and having extra people around from my neighborhood who didn't mean me no good. You know, I'm carrying a lot of weight that I don't need. You know, drop that weight. You know, stop trying to impress everybody. And that was the issue. I have a brand new pair of Jordans on, but my lights is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that was the life I was living. So I had to really grow from within first. And then all the other stuff comes, man.
Everything else
you don't
follows.
even like material stuff. It'll come and you don't even really care no more. Like, you don't even. People just give you that stuff. You can get stuff given to you, but if all you care about is materials, then you're gonna become material. You're gonna be just at the bottom, you know.
Right.
So that's how I grew, though.
It's a powerful message.
Yeah.
So what are your goals? Where are we going to see you in the next 3 to 5?
3 to 5, definitely going to be my label's going to be very successful. I got a group of kids that's probably going to be millionaires. I'm going to make them millionaires. Their parents going to be happy. I'm going to have a couple of main roles on a couple of movies. See myself on Netflix a lot. And then as far as my business, I want to franchise a couple more gyms. So if I can get...
You're a certified personal trainer.
Yeah. I'm not really I train, you know, but because I love people, but I'd rather keep owning more gyms, more Anytime Fitnesses. So that's a good franchise to be a part of. And for them to let me be in that, it's a blessing.
Awesome.
It's a blessing, you know. So that, I want to open more gyms. I want to open at least 3 to 4 more gyms. One of them, I want to do in Bloomington as my next look. I want to be able to be in the Bloomington area. So I want to go in smaller, bigger type towns.
Okay.
Where I don't have as much comp. You know what I'm saying? So I can just kind of...
And I've been seeing you in more filming projects.
Yeah.
Pitas Repitas and some others. What are your goals there?
Just to keep growing. Mainly with those, a lot of those independent films is just for me to work on my skills and to build my reel so I can audition for bigger projects like I've been doing.
So you feel like you have to keep sharpening your skills?
Yeah, it's like, you know, if you don't hoop for a while, you try to go out there and hoop against somebody like me, you know, you're gonna get hooped, you know.
Right.
I'm not a great hooper. I'm all right, you know. I'm going to LA soon, but no, you got to sharpen your skills. Monologues, all that stuff, man. Reading a script is very important, but actually bringing the script alive is a whole nother thing, man. You gotta, and then if you bring it alive, you gotta bring it to you. You gotta make that script you. You know?
So tell some up-and-coming actors and actresses, what does that mean? When they're getting started and they're totally green, how do they bring the script to them?
You got to internalize it. You take your personal experiences and you use that to bring out those emotions that you're trying to create with that script.
Okay.
You know, I remember one time when I was doing a script, because LaRoyce used to make me do cold reads, and he'll make me read in the middle of downtown Chicago. He'll put me on the spot. And people walking down the street,
Right.
you know, he'd be like, all right, bro, go ahead and perform right now. And I'd be like, what? Yeah, bro, let's go.
Do it.
So, and I'd be out there doing this script and people just looking at me like, what the heck is this dude doing, you know? And some people notice him and ask him for a picture, of course.
Right.
You know? But
That's
yeah,
awesome. Don't
yeah.
just rush through that. I mean, people recognize you.
No, him. They
Oh.
asked him for a picture, not me. I'm not in Chicago. They want a picture with him. I ain't nobody.
My apologies.
Yeah, don't give me no credit like that. But no, he.
I recognize it.
Thank you. But no, we be in Chicago and he made me, all right, bro, let's go. And I have to do that. And then he just always put me on the spot, man. He'd be like, that was weak, bro. That was weak. You're not Jack Nicholson. 'Cause I had to do a Jack Nicholson reading. He was like, bro.
You have to do your Jack Nicholson for us before we let you go.
Man, I'm not doing it. But
I
listen.
am begging you, come on.
But I was doing that. You Can't Handle the Truth, Jack Nicholson.
No,
reading.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
You're going to
anyways.
have to jog my memory.
It was terrible. And I was doing it for this first agency I was trying to sign with.
Yeah.
And it was terrible.
They were telling you they wanted that impersonation. Okay.
And they told me I was
Or
terrible too.
impression.
Yeah, they told me I was terrible, but they still had signed me because of my work ethic, whatever,
Okay.
and my social medias and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
So don't get discouraged.
No,
when you
don't-
get rejected,
Nah,
don't
man.
stop.
You know how many times your job as an actor is to audition.
Okay.
Last week I was rejected 3 times. All right, for roles. One, it was but I'm gonna get one of them because I land some. But you gotta audition.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up because you're gonna get rejected. So get ready.
Get ready.
Get ready to get rejected.
Hashtag get ready.
Get ready to be rejected.
Mario, thank you so much. You are awesome. Your energy is awesome. And we
you.
are wishing you the absolute best in all of the endeavors that you're pursuing.
Yes.
You heard it first here, guys. Mr. Star Power himself. Go follow his Twitters and social medias. Get the shirt. Support the movement. I'm your girl, Ahavah Mauré, and this is Mike's Uncut.